Rachael Clarke here. I'm here because the launch of my new book is coming up very soon, February 4th. It is coming out. I'm having a virtual launch. It's going to be awesome. And I'm also then the next week I'm going to be doing an in-person launch at my local library here in Portage la Prairie, which is something I'm also really looking forward to. But today I'm wanting to just share something super fun. I want to read an excerpt from the book and give you a taste of what's in there. So this is my lovely book, Let Your Lips Twitch. It's a short story collection full of humorous stories that I've written between 2019 and present, really. I've been working on it for a long time. It's kind of a labor of love. Stories that I've had lots of fun writing. So I thought I would read an excerpt for you today. So yeah, here's an excerpt. Let's read an excerpt from a story that is called Mr. Regret. Now, this story actually was previously published in a Fall into Fantasy edition from Cloaked Press, which is pretty amazing. That they really liked it, and I wanted to share an excerpt. So it's not the entire story. I'm not going to read that for you, but there's a chunk of it here. So enjoy. We screen for hopelessness, he replied matter-of-factly. I wanted to be offended by that answer, but I was just about to throw myself off a bridge when we met. All things considered, hopeless seemed fairly appropriate. We? I prodded. It's a big world, and I am but one being. So there's more like him. Are you an angel or something? He shot me a look belying tested patience. The first real emotion I'd seen from him yet. It didn't last long, though. His demeanor quickly flipped back to the calm and soothing. You may call me that if you wish, but not everyone will. Why, do you know what you'd like to do, or would you like a moment to think it over? He cut me off, anticipating more questions. I looked down at my hands, running all the pros and cons through my mind. A man who loves me, and the endless possibilities that could come with that versus the useless routine that I'm living now. What cons could there be? I had nothing to lose. Mr. Regret should already know that. Otherwise, he wouldn't have found me. I am walking through this door. Excellent. Best of luck to you. His smile was broad, hands clasped behind his back. I turned back to the door, pumping myself up inside. I can't believe this is really happening. Just as I moved my leg across the threshold, Mr. Regret piped up again. One other tiny thing. There is always a side effect from the continuum shift. Usually very minor, nothing to worry about. He breezed through that statement very quickly, then waved me onward, his charming smile unfazed. With one leg in and one leg out, I had concerns. Wait, what kind of side effect? But my train of thought was lost mid-sentence as a powerful force grabbed onto my limb. It was like quicksand, sucking me deeper into the doorway. Panic filled every crevice of my body as I looked frantically to my nameless recruiter for assistance. My eyes felt so wide, my eyebrows probably touched my hairline. It's normal. Don't fight it. Just let it take you where you want to go. I didn't feel safe, like I was on the wrong end of an industrial-strength vacuum cleaner. My other leg was being pulled in now. Are you telling me the truth? Don't be afraid, Linda. He rested his hand on the doorknob, preparing to close it behind me. Best wishes in your new life. My hips were being sucked in. I leaned forward, my heart racing. Had I been duped? Could this be some kind of experimental device that is slowly sucking the life out of me? I had major second thoughts, but I doubted I had a choice in the matter now. My chance to bolt was too far gone. My waist was being suctioned in, the rib cage next on the docket. I suddenly remembered my question and spat it out. What kind of side effects? Oh, yes. Usually it's just a minor change in your body, or on rare occasions, a foreign object somewhere inside you. What? You really should tell people this stuff up front. Seriously. I was appalled like a large foreign object? My chest was being dragged in deeper, and my mind was frantic, my breathing shallow. No, no, very small, always removable by doctors. I screamed involuntarily as my shoulders were sucked in. That's my excerpt from Mr. Regret. It's a fun fantasy story that I've written about a woman down on her luck, not doing too great, emotionally, mentally, in a bad place. And she kind of gets an opportunity. She meets somebody unexpected in the most unexpected time, and gets kind of a second chance on some things that she most regrets. So it's an interesting story. Makes you kind of think a little bit about what you would do in that situation, with some funny moments in there too. So yeah, hope you like that, and I'll probably read another one for you yet before the book releases, and stay tuned for the book launch. There's going to be an event coming up, and I'll be announcing a bunch more stuff. And if you're local, definitely keep February 11th mark it on your calendar. That's going to be my book launch at the and signing at the Portage La Prairie Library from 1 to 3 p.m. So let your lips twitch. It's coming soon, guys. I'm excited.